Microsoft Power BI Developer Professional Certification Program. In this program, we will cover all the aspects that are related to the business intelligence and Power BI. So let's get started. So before jumping into the Power BI, let us try to understand first what is business intelligence, right? So if you see all around you, you will see a lot of businesses are running around, like KFC, McDonald's, Amazon, Flipkart, right? So these businesses are generating a huge amount of data each and every day, right? They are generating thousands, millions of rows of data each and every day. So what will we do with this data, right? So basically businesses use this data in order to increase their business or like to improve their business. So to improve their business, this data can be used to find some insights out of it. So to get that, there is a term called as business intelligence. So basically business intelligence is a technology driven process which actually helps you to find some actionable insights from your business so that your manager or stakeholders can take certain decisions in order to improve their business, right? So let us consider an example of KFC. So let's take this use case. So in this one, if you see, you will have a general manager for each and every business, right? So let's take an example of KFC's general manager. So he is America's general manager, right? And in America, if you see, there might be multiple outlets of KFC. Like one might be present in California, the another one might be present in Atlanta, the third one might be present in Michigan and all. So now, whatever amount of sales that is happening over these outlets, so those information should be shared with the general manager, right? So that he can actually take certain decisions to improve KFC's business. So now how will they share these information with him, right? I mean, they just can't say that, hey, our business is going on so well, and I mean, you don't have to worry about anything. So that is not how communication will happen in the business. So in the business world, if you want to communicate with your senior people or like manager, you need to create certain reports so that he will be able to understand how exactly the business is going on, whether we are facing profit or whether we are facing loss in our business. So those kind of information or like insights we need to share with our general manager, or like branch managers need to share that information with the general manager, right? So these three general managers or like branch managers will create 3 reports and they will submit that report to the general manager. Now from this information, general manager will actually get some idea that, hey, my business is going on well or like it is not doing well, right? So to create these reports, we have multiple tools present in our market for these reporting purposes, out of which Power BI stands number 1 these days. So that is one of the topmost business intelligence tool in today's market. So most of the time we will use Power BI to create certain business reports, and we'll share that report with the general manager so that he can take some actionable insights of it. Okay. Now let us understand the workflow of a business intelligence project, right? So if you see this architecture, so in most of the companies, this kind of architecture is being used in order to complete a business intelligence project, right? So just consider an example of any of the business, like let's say KFC again. So whenever you are running a business, so data might be stored in multiple locations, right? Data might be stored in a database, data might be stored in Excel file, data might be stored in CSV, PDF, or whatever other format, SAP databases as well, right? So there are actually multiple sources of data. There can be multiple sources of data when you are actually running a business. Now, since all these data are actually coming from multiple sources, so there might be some formatting issue, or some there might be some problem in the data, right? So if so before using this data for our analysis purpose, right? Because what we are doing in business intelligence is we will actually try to analyze this data, and we will actually try to create certain business reports so that our managers can take certain business decisions, right? So this data will always not be in a clean format. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to extract this data from these databases. Then you need to you need to apply certain transformations over here. And then you need to load that data into a data warehouse, right? So this process, extract, transform, and load, is actually done by certain data engineers in your team who will actually extract data from these databases or like these flat files, and they will actually transform the data and load that data into the data warehouse, right? So again, data warehouse is a central repository where all your business data is present. So over here, as you see, data were coming from multiple sources. Data were coming from MySQL database, data was coming from Excel file, CSV, PDF. So now all this data is actually centralized into this data warehouse. And now you can use this data warehouse to create your business intelligence reports. So basically, when you will create a Power BI file, so that Power BI file will be connected to this particular data warehouse. And from this data warehouse, you will fetch the data, and you will actually try to create certain business intelligence reports, right? And then you will share those business intelligence reports with the business users, where they can actually take certain business decisions, right? So this is how it works, right? First of all, you need to take data in the raw data format. Then one of the data engineer in your team will actually extract, transform, and load that data into the data warehouse. And the work of a business intelligence developer is to create the Power BI reports. So what he will do is he will actually extract data from this data warehouse using Power BI, and then he will actually create certain business reports into it. And then afterwards, he will share that with business users. So that is how it will work. I hope you find this one helpful. Thank you.
The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Tech Learniversity and make your IT and stock market dreams come true. Download the app now.